Just if there are people too, I mean, I've heard it a million times, veganism is an eating disorder and you're not getting all your stuff. But beside that, if you think that me posting what I eat, eating just enough and, really trying to take care of my body and be smart and everything. And if I really wanted to, if you saw a picture of my waist, you wouldn't say that you're eating too little or too much. I look very fucking normal, whatever that is. Everyone's normal is different too. What you eat, just like both ways can be eating disorders. Eating a whole bunch of junk food all the time, that's bad. So is starving yourself, like to the point of needing to go to the hospital and everything. But if you think that me posting, healthy stuff, just what I eat, what I call it rabbit food or whatever, that I'm a bad example because I'm encouraging eating disorders or whatever, which is bullshit. First off, nobody that's a kid or even a teen should be on my page. I'm not friends with anyone that's fucking young. So like there's that. And also people, we think for ourselves. We all should. Nobody should be a drone just like, that's what I want to do. Like, the famous people, like, who is that empty brained to, like, where they're going to be like, that's what I want to do. I want to look like the popular girl or the popular guy. Like, just think for yourself, I don't know. I know it can, I'm sure that, and again, oftentimes it has nothing to do, it can, yeah, a lot of times people will be like, oh, have body dysmorphia and be like, I feel like I look too heavy and I want to be skinnier. But a lot of times eating disorders are just like, it's like a mental illness to where it's like beyond just what you think you appear, how you appear, you have like a compulsion. It's like it's almost, it can be related to like OCD and the like different things like that. And again, autism too. I'm not saying that no one with restrictive diets has an eating disorder. It can be linked, but I'm just saying it doesn't automatically make it that. If you're eating nothing but French fries, yeah, like, you're gonna be sick and you need help. If you're eating, like, certain things, like, and even health foods, if you're eating nothing but salads, that's a bad idea. Unless you might have to get a lot of different, maybe there's like a perfect salad where you can get everything in it, but I wouldn't want that. I want to be really, I want to eat filling foods like oats and different things and beans, like hard veggies. I fill my stomach, I'm never fucking hungry. Like, well, I mean, maybe when I first wake up, because that's, in a way, I sort of do fast in that way. That's actually really good. When you sleep and have, between your last meal and your first meal, have about 12 hours between that, that's an extremely positive thing. That's not an eating disorder, and that is like, and I understand, like, you could say, oh, that could lead to more. Maybe you want to keep starving yourself and keep it going and stuff. That's not my problem. I'm not encouraging that whatsoever. Eat 3 or 4 meals a day, maybe 5 small ones if that's your thing. I like to fill my stomach and actually get, but like, a lot of people would look at what I eat and be like, wow, this is not good. But I promise you, I'm getting all the fats I need, all the protein, I'm getting my nutrients and everything. I'm definitely not sickly. Like, and again, it's not encouraging eating disorders to just doctor's orders, like, do what's smart, People need to also worry about, like, junk food and processed foods that lead to fucking disease. Like, that's a problem, There are different diseases on the opposite sides of different things. It's important to remember that. Just, whoa, I got peanut butter on me. I need to change my shirt. But yeah, it's just like, that's just complete bullshit if people try to assume that about me. I do not have an eating disorder. I'm not going to. I'm very lucky I don't have that sort of, I will admit sometimes, I have that, vanity or whatever you want to call it, where it's like, there are things about me, like my yellow teeth. Yeah, I would like that to be fixed. I wish that didn't happen. I'm not going to spend thousands of dollars to do some stupid shit that might damage my teeth or something, but I do use, like, charcoal toothpaste and stuff. There are certain things, and, like, I'd like to look pretty healthy. I'm not going to work out like crazy. That's another thing. All sorts of addictions and stuff. You can work out to the point, you can dangerously exercise and stuff. But I pretty much just like I have been slacking like crazy. But I want to go on walks and stretch. Pretty much do a little bit of cardio and go on walks. I definitely don't want to have like big biceps or an 8-pack. I don't need that or anything like that. But yeah, like I like to, I'd like to be thin. Everybody likes different things. But that's the thing. What I practice for myself, that I don't enforce it. I like all sorts of body types and everything, as long as it's like but I don't encourage unhealthy habits, whether it's not eating enough or whether it's eating too much. So it's like, yes, I would date someone that struggles with issues. I kind of like that sort of thing. I like to sort of, not that I want to see anybody struggle, that's the opposite, but it's like I kind of have this nurturing thing where it's like I'd like to help people through things. Not that I think I'm that important or I'm even good at it, but I wouldn't mind that. But I'm just saying, like, I would never encourage under-eating, overeating, anything. I don't, like, it's not good that the United States has this much obesity and stuff. We have so much processed foods. That's the big part. It's not just, like, fats. We need fats. It's good for our nervous system. We need enough. When you don't get enough fats, you'll start losing hair. Your skin will get itchy and stuff. Like, fats are a good thing. Just get the right type. You don't want to just eat nothing but, like, high-fat meats and stuff. That's really unhealthy. Really unhealthy. Cheeses. Nobody needs dairy. That sort of thing. It's just, there's so many misconceptions and everything. So many lies. Like, just thinking that, oh, so many vegans are just, like, doing it to fucking lose weight. It's like, that's not veganism. A plant-based diet can be used to lose weight, but veganism is for the animals. That's all there is, having that sort of moral, ethical code. And, yes, you can lose weight with veganism if you do it right, but there's a group on Facebook called Fat Ass Vegans Are Awesome. It's very easy. Like, if you're eating you can get pretty much the same sort of foods. If you want a lot of, like, baked goods and stuff that are vegan, you can very much gain weight if you want to, like, get your booty nice and plump and everything. I mean, to each his own, all sorts of different things. Again, I'm never going to say that it's okay and that, I'm going to support your depressive eating and, everything that's going to lead to you getting diseases and dying early. That's not okay. Like, you're right, and, like, it's your freedom if that's your choice, like, but I also like to think about, like, other countries where people are starving and stuff, so that's a big part of things, too. I'd rather, try to, not that I'm not going to starve myself, but every once in a while, just, pay tribute and try to think about people that don't have what we have and everything. But yeah, like I said, I like thin people, I like thick people, whatever is healthy, right? Again, so many looks to being healthy. You can eat all the right things and still, like, be, like, so many different looks. Large breasts, small breasts. That's some bullshit that I heard. I saw this thing that, and of course it was from this girl with really big tits. She was like, guys that are attracted to small tits are pedophiles. It's a sign of pedophilia. What the fuck? So what does that make the fucking girls that naturally are fucking like that, like adults with flat chests? Again, I like all types. My ex had, like, fucking double D's, and that's awesome, and I like that. But I also really like flat chests. I like big butts, and I cannot lie. Different things, like, it's all, I don't have, like, the biggest type or anything. There are certain types that I'm not into, but, I'm into so much, and I think that it's important to think about people's feelings and think about everything and everything that's valid, because, again, I will never be like, yes, you should do this thing that's gonna hurt you. It's like, I don't want to see people on, being encouraged to hurt themselves and everything, We should all be healthy, That sounds, it probably annoys a lot of people. We should all be healthy. I mean, I started smoking Blue Lotus again, but different things. But, I try, that's like my one vice now. I don't, And that's not, again, that's not like me fucking blowing my own horn. I'm just celebrating progress a little bit because, again, I used to treat my body like garbage. I would put garbage in my body. I would take drugs from the street that I had no idea, like, if they had additives or, like, were laced or whatever. I took gambles with stuff. Could have died easily so many times just because I felt bad for myself. It's like my ex died and different things. The only girl I've been with, and then another girl that I really liked that I didn't get a chance to be with, that we were very connected and we were bullied together and we were the only bisexual. Now I'm pansexual because I don't fall for the gender binary thing and everything, because things are complex and gender is a spectrum. But yeah, we were picked on together and we connected together and we'd talk on the phone and stuff. She died too, so it's like certain things, like, it's natural. You're gonna fucking fall into like difficult times, and I understand that. But like, I am growing, and I went from a cocktail of drugs and, you know, eating nothing but like just eating a whole, you know, fucking Cheetos and shit, processed foods, just nothing, shit that's gonna like fuel disease, to now it's like I'm very much trying my best to be smart and everything. And I probably will slip up and have alcohol every once in a while, you know. I'm not perfect, but that's something that I really want to be seen too. Not that I'm just like some health nut that has always been this way or anything, not at all. I didn't really think about it too much. I don't count calories. I don't, you know, I pretty much just eat smart foods and try my best to. I know how I feel. I've been feeling. I have plenty of energy. You know, I'm able to work and do my thing. I feel like in a good mood a lot of the times. We're all gonna have, you know, bad. Sometimes we'll have mood swings and stuff, and obviously I have schizophrenia, so that's a different thing. Another great reason for me to eat healthy, by the way, schizophrenia meds, certain things increase the likelihood of diabetes and different things. I'm lucky to be on one that's more about movement disorders, tardive dyskinesia. I have that under control with kratom. But certain people, like if you're taking like risperidol or something, certain things, you're gonna gain weight, and it's gonna be like you might get diseases way easier if you're eating junk food on these things. So it's like another great reason for me to just give a fuck about myself and try to do well. Anyway, so many, I mean, you don't need a reason though. Like, why not? If you have that willpower and you're able to, and I don't want to, you know, being vegan costs a lot less than eating a majority meats and different things anyway. And I'm not saying again, vegans can be big or small, different things. It's not all about the veganism. It's about, but produce, organic, fresh produce costs a lot less than organic beef, different things. This isn't difficult in the United States for us. Like, pretty much if you're gonna be able to be healthy, unless if there are certain places, there is that, I forgot what it's called, like some sort of like race something or other. There are places where they build, it seems to be much more difficult for people of different ethnicities in certain areas, you know, where it's like the only thing around, there's like nothing around that's like healthy, you know. I won't say it's easy for everyone, but in my experience, I'm very lucky, and I live near places like we can just get healthy foods very easily, like within a few miles and everything. So very grateful for that, you know. Again, grateful for the opportunity to take care of myself. Grateful for, there's so many reasons to give thanks to whatever, you know. I hope that we all have pleasant days ahead of us, and we, you know, just spread kindness and everything, and hopefully we have a lot of pleasant days and everything, you know. Because who knows, you know, we might learn and keep learning and change the world in a positive way. I'm not very optimistic with things, like, especially, like, I see so much just people being mean to each other and to other animals, and just not, you know, just ridiculing each other for being on different sides of things. And that's the thing, you know, again, like, I will joke around and pick at people that are douchebags, but like, that's it. If you're a kind person, I don't care like what kind of stuff you do, even if it's not for me. But as soon as you're like, oh, trans people this, oh, so stupid, like, I'm gonna be like, dude, you're stupid. Did you know that? Not, and I hate to be ableist, but yeah, like, um, people that are homophobic, that are bigoted, racist, more likely to have lower IQs than average. Yes, so doesn't surprise me, you know, and especially if you like fall for all, if you're just one of the clones that falls for all the old stuff, like basically like shouting about the Lord while, you know, ignoring all his teachings. Just like so many people that just do the same shit. Just mean spirited people that feel like they're amazing, but it's like just not doing the right thing. And we all have growth to make. I'm not perfect, but it's just, it can be, you know, upsetting, and it can feel like, make me more pessimistic. Like, how many of these irritating, narrow minded people are going to deal with me and everything? I don't know. Alright, that's enough for now. So many things. Yeah, do what you like, but please, like, care about yourself, right? I don't like to see anyone feeling unwell, anyone, you know, showing up in the hospital for things that could have been prevented and everything, like, that sort of thing. But again, I'm not gonna, we have the freedoms, right? So it's like, I just, you know, I care about different things, but anyway, love, I hope you have pleasant times.